What's up guys, Tim Queen here, and today we're going to talk about curated content for your LinkedIn page. Does it make sense or should you create your own content? Let's have a look. So we are now looking at my LinkedIn page, and when you open your page and you navigate to the content menu, you will find this on your page as well. Now, what LinkedIn is doing here, it is recommending you to use some of their curated articles, possibly a mix between content partnerships, for example, with larger media companies. Another part might be curated from editors, and another part might be collected from what members are sharing on the platform, which then has been vetted by an editor and has been approved to be valuable content. Now, the idea here is that they want to kind of position themselves as a news curator, similar to Google News, where you don't have to leave the platform to get all of your information. And that's why LinkedIn is recommending to share relevant news with your LinkedIn page audience. What you will find is that all of those articles basically take people away from learning about you and your business. As an example, I don't know what's your business, but let's say it was about trading. So if I was sharing the Trade Desk stock drops 20% in 2 days after Google clarifies, if I was sharing this on my page, and then someone who's following my page because they're interested in my company, in my products, in my services, whatever you have to offer, and then I'm sharing this article, what do? Not only do I take people away, I'm preventing them from clicking on one of my articles, one of my videos, on clicking on my call to action button, on getting in touch, on sending me a message, on leaving a comment, on hitting the like button, and I'm sending them away from LinkedIn to a different platform. Now, this is what LinkedIn will tell you. They will say, oh, look, someone is reading this article, and I find like, oh, this was really valuable. I was reading it, and then I learned so many new cool stuff. This is an amazing company. I have to follow Tim Queen. Yeah, well, no, that's not how this works. You're only sending people off to some other news page, and then the person might say, oh, look, over here is like another interesting story about Buckingham Palace. I have to click on this, or I have to click over here, or scroll down here. And they're not taking any action on your website. While on the other hand, if I share my own content and they come to my page and I click on this, well, what happens? Look, there is one of my hashtag guides, and it's one of my posts, and I can learn more about me, and I can click on the link and I can go and enter my sales funnel by downloading my 33-page LinkedIn hashtag guide. Isn't that cool? And what do we have here? Here is another article of mine. If they open this article, why people share YouTube videos and articles on social media, they can learn a lot of cool stuff, but they can also learn more about me. They can go up here and check out my resources page. They can click on my blog, learn more about LinkedIn stories, LinkedIn hashtags, how to monetize their YouTube channel. There are so many cool articles, and all of them will help them to grow their business while maintaining within my ecosystem. You have to really learn from LinkedIn. What LinkedIn is saying and what they are doing is two different things. So what you want to do is you want to capture people's attention and then isolate them, remove the distraction. You don't want them to click around on some random article and then start reading other articles and completely forget about you. No, what you want people, when they're already on your page, you want them to take action. Action means, and let's view this as a member so we can have a better look. You want them to click on the follow button. You want them to click on the learn more button. You want them to click on about, on post, on jobs, on people, on insights, whatever you want. You want them to click the see all details button. You want them to click on one of your page posts so you can then build more and more trust with them, educate them, giving them the right tools to make the best decisions to ultimately realize that they want to become a customer of your business. But if you are using the content feature from LinkedIn, all you're doing, even if it's interesting articles, you're just distracting them. If someone clicks on this, they're not going to go to your blog. If someone clicks on that, they're not going to watch your video. Clicking on this link, they're not going to opt into your lead magnet, or they will not download your white paper. I highly recommend that you completely stay away as far as humanly possible from the content section and don't curate any content. Now, of course, another reason why LinkedIn is doing this is because most companies don't know what kind of content to create. In that case, it might actually look like they're doing something rather than nothing. So the head of marketing can say, hey, look, we are publishing some really cool insights and LinkedIn was recommending that we are doing this. And they're getting some pat on the back. And someone tells them, yeah, you're doing a really good job. Like, I really like that we have like some new content on the page. While what the person actually should be doing is to create unique, original content for their LinkedIn page. This is how it is. You should have a LinkedIn content strategy in place for your LinkedIn page. You shouldn't be sharing external content that's not your own. That's not going to one of your properties. That's not going to your YouTube channel, not going to your Instagram account, not going to your website, not going to one of your opt-in forms to download one of your lead magnets. So really make sure that you understand where this is coming from. Here's one thing I want you to really understand. Just because LinkedIn has a specific feature doesn't mean that the feature is useful and that you should use it. There's too many people who think LinkedIn has your best interest in mind. This is not the case. They are there to make money. They want to sell ads. They want you to buy LinkedIn Premium and Sales Navigator subscription and Recruiter subscription. They're not here to help you make more money. They're there to make more money for themselves. So what they are recommending as a strategy is not necessarily what is actually in your best interest and will work for your business. Now, if you want to learn more about how to use LinkedIn, you can of course download my free LinkedIn hashtag guide, 33 pages of pure insights. You can see a short preview over here. And if you want to get more info about LinkedIn, you should definitely check out my LinkedIn Accelerator program. You can go to my LinkedIn page and then click on the Learn More button and you will find this page. You can click on the Learn More button and you will be taken to my sales page where you can learn what's all included. It's basically a complete system how to build a LinkedIn sales funnel from A to Z, how to attract new clients, how to develop the content strategy for your LinkedIn page. So I highly recommend that you check out both. And if you want to get more videos about LinkedIn, also make sure that you hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bell on and smash like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.